Yo, guys, what's good? Welcome to the Traders Reality Crypto Projections, episode 36. Well, it has been somewhat chaotic across the board, guys. Bitcoin has taken a battering, everything has taken a battering, but we are not in a crash. Reason why we're not in a crash, guys, is because price is still consolidating. Look, move away from the 50, continue back up, move away, and we are waiting to see if this is the point that they decide to try and recover some of the ground taken from last night's Asian session, or should I say this morning in the London Open. Okay, now we need to understand something very important, guys. Look, if we zoom out, we can see Bitcoin hasn't broken the previous low from where this vector candle was, which we anticipated price to come to in the last few videos. Okay, this area here is a very important zone. All right, especially for Bitcoin. The moves themselves are so aggressive to the downside, okay, that we can only imply that an aggressive move down implies an aggressive move up. But the key thing is when. When will that aggressive move come into play? So we need to look closer into what price is actually doing. So this smooth move in the Asian session comes all the way up towards the 50 EMA, rejects the pivot, and then comes back down. Now we are stabilizing in this zone. If you flip over to the higher time frame, you can see on the 4-hour time frame this massive sell-off, okay, which we understand to be something quite the opposite. This area of opportunity by the market makers to buy at the lowest point is very interesting because it didn't go any lower. It was a very aggressive pump to the downside, trapping up all the retail traders to go short. However, this next 4-hour candle, all right, is pretty much the make or break for Bitcoin, because if it does break lower, we should see the range daily low. But what we're waiting for is to see if this point is the point that they actually decide to make a turn and move higher. All right, so we need to wait and see if this hour, okay, that's just started, is going to be a continuation back up to conceal the actual intention from this candle right here to move price up. The Asian session low has not been broken. They've tried to send price down there and they haven't had any luck to actually encourage many retail traders to go lower. Okay, so they stopped them in their tracks at this point. Looking at the RSI, it has come below the market base. All right, but when you flip down to the lower time frame, you're going to understand something. All right. We are now outside the volatility band on the RSI. There has to be retracement, back into the zone. They have to bring it back in to reset the intention. All right. These pins to the low right here, they are working the zones, working and tapping orders to the lows. All right. At what point do they decide to switch direction and move back up into the fray? All right. The daily open is quite close. All right. That is why it looks like they're holding this point, because I think they want to try and finish positive for the day. But this is the markets, guys. Welcome to speculation. Anything can happen. For all we know, they could actually break down lower and continue to aim for the 30K mark. All right. But before that happens, they may actually bring price back up, test the daily open one more time, which sits in line with the 50 EMA, and then move down. Okay. So please proceed with caution, guys. All right. There's no point in even trying to go short right now, because if you were trying to go short right now, you've missed out on the move, man. Look at that. Look at that. Absolute chaos. Price coming down. It's not a crash. They are consolidating throughout as this move develops. Okay, you'll know what a crash is. Now, in terms of projections themselves, we do see the vector candles right here and right here. So we're now waiting. See that right there? See how they came back down lower and then quickly came back up? They're just filling people's orders, man. People are trying to push this price down, or sorry, should I say, the sentiment is for Bitcoin to keep going lower. Once the market maker has enough people thinking price is going to go lower, that's when they're going to decide to start changing the direction. Okay, it's 10 past 11 in the UK right now. We've got another hour and a bit before lunchtime. Remember, when it's the London and the New York session, that is when volume is at its highest. All right, we don't trade weekends, we don't trade Mondays, because Monday is a false move week beginning. If you look back in time, okay, from the last time Bitcoin came back down to these sort of areas, this was a Monday, price came all the way back down, stop hunt low, and then moved out on the Tuesday. All right, so is history repeating itself? Have we turned up to the area of nominal value that everyone is happy to start accumulating Bitcoin again? Well, just looking at the price action itself, the fact that they're stalling in and around this zone, it's an accumulation. Okay, look at the range that it's trading. It's stuck in this zone. All right, They're testing the lows. So please proceed with caution. Ethereum, same story with Ethereum. She's actually breaking down lower. All right. So we could see Ethereum move down just slightly, a little bit more. And she is still within the W formation that we're waiting for price to develop into. This is a very big W. You can see the previous projections that we could actually get if they do decide to turn the direction. All right. But we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday markets, which are very busy during the week. Okay. I'm not even going to consider XRP because I'm just depressed at XRP. Look at how low she's gone. That is very crash worthy. You know, look at that. That is just vertical. The whole move from the past couple of days looks like a candle. All right. Chaotic. All right. But Bitcoin is really the center focus. A lot of sentiment behind Bitcoin right now, guys. The fact that China has now stopped or is trying to stop all of the miners. Okay. And the miners are now moving over to the US. All right. There's going to be a reduction in the amount of Bitcoin that is mined, but that doesn't affect really much of Bitcoin. It just means now the hash rate doesn't have to be so high because not many people are mining. All right. So if anything, it's an opportunity for some players. Okay. So forgive me if this update hasn't come in sooner than expected. Okay. I've had a couple of technical issues. I'll be cussing at certain internet providers for that, but I hope everyone is doing all well. Just remember, guys, okay, right now we are in an accumulation phase. All right. Look, they are containing price in this zone. All right. They're trying to trap people. All right. The whole thing about Bitcoin right now, oh, it's crashing, it's crashing. It's not crashing, okay? We are dropping in price. We are consolidating. We are now accumulating. It's not a crash, and you'll know what a crash is, guys. Believe me. You will know what a crash is, okay? Listen, mad love and respect to all of you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in tomorrow's projections. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.